few years ago, I was a struggling freelance video editor, living in my mom's basement, grinding on client projects, and just hating my life. Fast forward to today, I've built a combined audience of 700,000 followers, made over $500,000, bought a new car, traveled the world, and connected with people I once only watched on YouTube. And all of this happened because of one simple Instagram funnel. The one I'm about to share with you in this video. Trust me, if you apply this funnel into your business, no matter what you do, it will change everything. The most successful online entrepreneurs all use some version of this funnel. That's why it feels like they're playing the game on easy mode. And after watching this video, you'll be able to do the same. So, promise me one thing. Use this wisely. But first, who am I and why you should listen to me? I'm Karolis, and over the past few years, I've grown my personal brand on Instagram to over 500,000 followers, scaled my business brand to over 200,000, and made over $500,000 selling digital products. And no, I wasn't just selling how to make money courses. I've sold LUTs, Notion templates, done brand deals, and built a paid community of nearly 4,000 members. But before I've done all of this, I was seriously stuck. Like I said, I was editing videos for clients, quickly realizing that selling services alone wasn't going to make me rich. So I started posting content, and it worked. My following on Instagram started to grow. 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, but guess what? I was making $0 with my personal brand with over 100,000 followers. And everything changed when I implemented what I call the evergreen Instagram funnel. The moment I put the strategy in place, everything clicked. On the first month, I made 2,000. On second, I made 5,000. Then I hit 10,000 on my third month, then 20,000, and finally 60,000 in a single month of November. This one simple funnel took me from a struggling freelancer to generating well over $500,000 in profit. And since I run this business all by myself, I get to keep about 97% of the profit that I make. So if that sounds intriguing, let me show you how you can do the same. Now, before you say that's cool, but it's not going to work for me, let me introduce you to Ray. When Ray came to me, he had zero experience of growing an audience. But after I showed him how to build a personal brand the right way and implement this evergreen funnel, he made $10,000 in his first month. And what's even crazier, in just 7 months, he went from a complete beginner to making $100,000 in a single month using this strategy. So yes, it works, but first, you need to set up your Instagram page the right way. Let's set up your Instagram page for success. Step 1, find your niche. Take a moment to grab a pen and paper, open Notion, or use your notes app. Write down 2 lists. On one side, write your interests, skills, and experiences. Everything you have at this point. On the second side, write creators whose content you love and consume regularly. Now look for connections between those 2 things. If you love fitness content and wrote down, I enjoy hybrid training, or I've gotten into great shape, then fitness could be a great niche for you. And you don't have to stay locked into one niche forever. Many creators evolve and grow beyond their niche. Dan Koe transitioned from fitness and being a web designer to digital solopreneurship. Alex Hormozi started in fitness before transitioning to business and education. Adi Gillespie went from hybrid athlete to building his own clothing brand, UVU. The key is starting with something that you already have, which you can use as your edge when starting. And do not overthink this too much. Just get started, because you're allowed to pivot and change along the way. Step 2. Research. Find 5 pieces of content performing well in your niche. Here's how you find them. Look for fresh ideas. Look for videos posted recently, within 2 to 4 weeks window. Engagement. Focus on reels with 1 million plus views from creators who have less than 50,000 followers. This is a good indication that the idea is good. Hook. Study video hooks, format and length. And by the way, later on, I'm going to show you how to master the hook creation part. Save these videos as inspiration for your first 5 posts. Step 3. Optimize your profile. Your profile is your first impression. Always remember that. And here's how you make the most out of it. Profile picture. Clean, professional, and friendly. Bio. Keep it simple, highlighting your expertise in one sentence. For example, lost 50 pounds in 1 year, helping you to do the same without crash diets. And you can always change it and tweak it later. Do not overthink this. The goal is to get started. Step 4, create and post your first 5 videos. And when you're creating those videos, stick to what is working. Replicate the format, hook, and structure of your inspiration videos. Use your own footage and unique captions. Post these videos over the next week. Step 5, build early engagement and hijack the audience. After you post a video, go to the original creator video that you used as inspiration and simply engage with people who left comments under those videos. Reply with genuine advice and insights. Don't ask them to check out your profile. Just provide value. Leave around 20 comments per day and space them out throughout the day to avoid action blocks. This will naturally lead new users to your profile, driving new followers and engagement. Because when they land on your profile, they're gonna see similar content. And once you posted those first 5 videos, and if you've done everything correctly and started engaging, you should hit 100,000 followers within first 1 to 2 weeks. And this is gonna start the momentum. The next 15 videos paired with this engagement strategy should take you to first 1,000 followers. And this is where the real growth begins, because now we have data. And this baseline audience that you built is gonna make it easier for you to push out your content. Here's how you're gonna go from 1,000 to 10,000 followers, step by step. Step 1, create content that solves problems, tells stories, or provides value. Engage with your ideal audience on similar creators' posts. Just like I told you before, whenever you post, go and engage with your target audience. And you can literally find your target audience under those creators' posts. You can comment back to them, providing more value, and eventually some of them just gonna go to your profile and follow you and even become your customer down the line. Replicate successful content in your niche, engage with every comment and DM. You have no excuse not to respond to every single DM and every single comment that you get at this point, okay? Repurpose high-performing content, so whenever something goes viral for you, you can literally repost the same thing like month later, literally the same. Prioritize volume in the beginning. So in the beginning, consistency and just putting out volume is really important. Trending audios aren't essential. Trending audios seriously are not that important. Focus on high quality content. Focus on reels only. So majority of your growth is going to come from reels. However, I'm noticing that the trend that with carousels, you can also go viral. And sure, with carousels, you're using audio on them. So that way they can get pushed out into the Reels tab. And here's what I'm also gonna add to this. By this point, you should have enough data on what type of content works for you the best. So 50% of the time, create similar content. Literally use the same hooks, the structure, even the video length. And for other 50% of your reels, look at what is working for other creators in your niche, or even slightly outside of your niche, and aim to replicate that. Now, the most important thing in short form content game is mastering your hooks. And there are 3 types of hooks that come into making a very, very good attention grabbing reel or short form piece of content: visual hook, text hook, and verbal hook. Now, I'm gonna share with you a private training that I did inside my community, showcasing all these 3 hooks with examples, how you can apply them within your own content strategy and when you are creating your own hooks. Okay, guys, so there's a lot of misconceptions about what makes the good hook and what is the formula to crafting a hook that could make your content blow up. First of all, realize one thing, that a hook, essentially the beginning of your video, 0 to 5 seconds, let's say, that time frame is the most important thing of the video. I've noticed that multiple times myself. Whenever my video doesn't perform really well, usually it's because of the hook.